Okay, this is where it gets hard. Sometimes you have those days where you wake up and you're just like, is everything that I'm doing worth it? Um, the friend that I have, are they doing anything for me as far as like encouraging me? Do I have the right friends? Am I doing what I really love to do? Or you just sit back and you just don't feel like doing anything. Like you don't want to talk to nobody. You just like kind of battling with yourself, and you're thinking a lot and all of that. And then you tell yourself, well, maybe I should just force myself to go out. Maybe I should just call somebody and to get myself out of the house. Yeah, that works sometimes and it helps. But sometimes you just don't have the energy to do that. You really, really want to just, I don't know, just figure out what's going on with you mentally, that is. And, well, that is one of those days. And, and I was praying and I was like, God, what is it that you want me to do? Like, what are you trying to tell me? And you know what, like, different events happen to where it leads me to do something like this, to document and to you know to do videos like this, because I know that I'm gonna look back and just be like, yeah, I remember that, and look how far I've become since then. I know there'll be better days. I know there'll be days that are not always like this at all, and I've experienced this before, and I don't know if it's something that I have to do to recharge my battery, or to, I don't know. I just don't know. And sometimes you just want to cry, and for no reason, like why? And you start questioning a lot of things. And there's this, I saw this quote: "You have to burn to shine." And right now, I feel like there's some burns, and maybe it's because this is part of me overcoming those burns that I've had in my life. I I've always been with a partner. I've always had a boyfriend. And not because I don't like to be lonely or anything. It's not that. It's I like to share a journey with someone, someone that loves me and supports me. And it's been, what, 7, 8 months since I've been single. And this is the longest I've been single. So I don't know if it's because I'm overcoming those. I don't know if it's lonesome that I'm feeling or what. It's just, I'm overcoming this part of, I don't know if this is part of being single. It's like finding yourself, and just trying to figure yourself out. And that may be the case. But, you know, again, this is part of my therapy, just speaking out loud, you know, and you don't realize what you need to do until you speak it out loud and you actually hear yourself talk. I don't know, maybe I just miss having someone. I don't know. I have no idea what's all this is about. And but sometimes I have these feelings, and this time I'm doing something different about it. I'm actually speaking it out loud, you know. Yeah, it'll be publicized, but we're gonna do this together. Maybe you have the same feelings that I do sometimes, but with other situations. But just this is something to show that you are not alone. I'm not alone. I just I'm trying to step out of my comfort zone and just speak it out loud. Document it. I don't have to publicize it, but I'm going to, because I want to help you help me help you. We're all in it together, and we are all human, and we are all going to figure out a solution to every situation that we go through. Because again, life is beautiful. And there's it's hard living in LA when all your family lives in a totally different state, and I live all the way over here. So that's part of the hardships of moving out of your hometown. But I know it makes me that much stronger, it makes me that much wiser, and it makes me that much closer to my family. And plus, living here in LA, it is so... If you're not mentally stable and grounded in who you are, you get so lost in this city. And I will talk about that in another video. But it's hard because you look around and everybody is just so into themselves. They're so, they're vain, they're pretentious. Again, that's another video. That's not what this video is about. But what I'm saying is it's I guess it is lonesome. Sometimes I do have those lonely feelings, and that's probably what this is, Again, I'm finding this out as I'm speaking to you. I don't know. I just have to be strong and to just hang on, because again, you have to burn to shine. And I am gonna trust in God that, things happen for a reason. This is gonna come. It's gonna pass by. I know it is. And I'll be fine. But, I can't help to have these human feelings. I'm not perfect either. I think about that. Like, You know, again, I'm not perfect. I've burned people before. Mm, everything will be fine. As long as I have God to be my support, that's all who, and I have my family. But right here, right now, at this moment, all I have is God and myself, my faith, my I'm strong. I am strong. And if when I get through days like this by myself, I don't need nobody. I don't need anyone. And when that person does, that special person comes, they're gonna get the best me possible and the strongest me possible. Because if you don't know how to get through days like this yourself, you end up taking it out on your partner. You end up, you know, giving him or her the sucky part of you, you know, the part that nobody wants to see, the negativity, the bitterness, the nagging, and you know, just that dark cloud. And you don't want to put that over your current relationship or even your next relationship. And so, especially someone like me, and if you're the kind of person that just has to express your emotions and you just have to, you know, just be expressive, it's hard because, you know, you will walk into, if you're not feeling right about something, when you walk into a room, it shows in your face. And, you know, a lot of people don't like that sometimes. And I can get like that. Like, I can get, like, if I'm not liking something or something's, or I'm not happy, you will tell. And there's people that know how to just put on a poker face and be fake about it. I'm not fake. I'm as real as you're gonna get. But sometimes I do have to, if I know if I'm not feeling a certain type of way, either I need to get my negative energy out and pull myself together. And same thing, you know, like I said, if you're that kind of person, get yourself out of that position wherever you're at, make yourself happy, pull yourself together, figure out a way to overcome that. Just so that you don't put that upon others. I'm just talking out loud, but I don't want to make this video long. You know, I don't want to make any of my videos long. I just want to get straight to the point. But all I know is that, you know, it's one of those days. And I'm actually kind of feeling better that I'm speaking it out loud. And, like, I'm getting it off my chest. That's what I'm doing. I'm getting it off my chest. Because, again, like, yeah, I have friends and stuff. But someone who's, it's just hard when, you know, you don't have that soul to soul connection with somebody to speak your thoughts on. But, you know, I have myself, me, myself, and and I'm speaking it out loud. And this is me being vulnerable. And it's not easy speaking about stuff like this, you know. And I don't want to bring any negative energy to this channel or anything like that. It's just, I want raw emotion. I want raw feelings. I want all of those things to be exposed because I feel like people need to see that other people also have situations like this, you know? And it's real. And it's not all about the glamorous pictures and the this lavish lifestyle and these amazing clothes. It's not about that, you know? You may think they're happy. They're not happy, trust me. And, you know, it is what it is. But I know with me, I want to get myself right. I want to grow old happy. I want to be wiser. Again, help others, you know? Just the way I've been blessed, I want others to be blessed that way. And I'm entirely grateful. I am grateful for everything that I have and for everything that I've accomplished. And this is what I always tell myself that, and it helps me, and it's going to help me right now, today. And if you're going through something that's hard or just something that's just discouraging, always tell yourself this. If you're not grateful for the things that you have now, and you're always crying or nagging or complaining, what makes you think God is gonna want you? What makes you think God's gonna want to bless you with more if you can't even be satisfied with what you have now? I'm gonna say it one more time. If you're not grateful for what you have now, what makes you think God wants to bless you with greater things? Because you're gonna complain about that too. And I'm gonna leave you with that. I love you. God is love. Let's love each other.